when you receive your soil testing kit from Redmond Agriculture, you will see that there is a bar scan code where you can set up your kit registration. So you'll retrieve your soil, put it in the water that is provided, put it in the mail, and send it off, and you can register your kit that same day. It actually took me a little while to register my kit, so by the time I registered it, it was already available on the website. So what you'll do is you will click on the sample results, and it will bring you to a page where there are several graphs, and it shows you exactly what is high and low and what is optimal. So here you'll see that they have a fertilizer recommendation, and I believe somewhere down here there's an area where you can shop some products to maybe help amend your soil. If you scroll down just a little bit more, it will actually show you more detail on what exactly you may need to amend your soil. So the pH was high, the total nitrogen was low, the nitrate and ammonia, they didn't have anything. I'm not really sure what that means. I'll have to look into that. Phosphorus was low, potassium was low, several things that need help, a couple of things that were optimal, so that's definitely a good sign. And then also, if you scroll back up a little bit where you can view your nutrient density score and you click on this, it will take you to a little graph where it shows you the nutrient density of your soil, and it explains what that means. Ours was medium, so that's actually really surprising and very exciting that this was previously farmed soil and there's been nothing done to it, so the fact that it's medium is pretty good. So maybe it won't take too terribly much time to get to an optimal range. So the next step we'll be doing is getting some things to amend it and maybe doing a little bit of tilling. So I definitely recommend going to Redmond. This was so easy for me, being a pretty new gardener, to understand.
Mommy, I don't have any arms.
No.
Dad, look.
To the bedroom now.
Mommy,
I am a hot mess. Audie has been on one for the past 9 months. He's 9 months old. At least week. Sleep has been weird. It's been a little rough. His best naps are taken right on top of you. And as lovely as it can be, it's hard with a kid, and to get anything done. So anyway, I was gonna update on the sourdough. I made the sourdough hot dog buns, which were a hit. Not with Hadley. Hadley still has a weird thing with sourdough. He smells it and he tastes it. He doesn't love it. We're working on it, but he doesn't love it. But I did make the hot dog buns. Now my sourdough jar is a mess, but it is bubbly. So they're outside burning stickers. The Homegrown Education free guide has been the best sourdough guide that I've used so far. So before we did just something off the internet. You discard a cup, add a cup of water, add a cup of flour. This has you use grams, and it actually keeps my sourdough small, which is the best part about it. So before, our sourdough seemed to just get away from us because we were using so much flour and water, and it would just grow like crazy. And this, you actually discard a lot more and add in not quite as much. So you discard, in her instructions, like 80%, and then you add in 50 grams of flour and 50 grams of water, and that really doesn't come out to be too terribly much actual water and flour. So it's kept it small, which I like, because the discard, I can use half a cup of discard, and I pretty much have like 20 or 30% of the starter left. So then I can just add like 50 grams of water, 50 grams of flour, and it's staying small in my jar. So I am loving it so far. You'll definitely, if you're into sourdough and you want to start it, I just start with that. It is a free guide. In her Instagram, she has a ton of information on it. It's great. I made sourdough pancakes this morning, called for half a cup, and then I just added equal parts, and we're back to bubbly sourdough. So today is Saturday. I am going to try to make a brine to pickle some okra. First time. We'll see how it goes. Also, I need to shower. And a friend of mine is staying away for the weekend. She has 3 girls, and her husband is keeping all 3 of the kids, and she is trying to wean her youngest. And so I may go have some wine with her tonight, just to keep her company. So we'll see. Friday, and I haven't vlogged in a while. We're going to hike. There is a homeschool group, and they get together like every other Friday or so, and they go on hikes and nature trails and all that kind of stuff. So we're just going to try it out and see if that's something that we like. Hadley loves to go on adventures and stuff like that, so we're gonna see how this goes. Of course, Audie is with us. I'm gonna pack him along, and we're gonna see. Yesterday was pretty uneventful. I went and got my teeth cleaned at the college in Big Spring because they need patience. So I went and helped a girl that I used to work with that's going to hygiene school. So we'll see how this hike goes. So that hike was actually a lot of fun. Never done it before. Not that I've done just a ton of hiking, but it was a lot of fun. They said it was one of the hardest ones for that group, and I did it with Audie and a pack on the front of me. I believe next time I'll be doing it on the back. He did get pretty fussy and irritated. I think he was just kind of hot and wanted to nurse real bad. So I don't know what is going on, but I'm having a reaction to something and I don't know what. I haven't eaten anything different. I haven't drank anything different. It's just like all of a sudden my lip is really itchy, and it may have been something out there. I didn't touch anything, I don't think. Maybe I did. Anyways, this homeschool group, the lady who's in charge of it is in charge of 2 different groups, and one is a Charlotte Mason reading, which that's a particular way of homeschooling. That's a particular method of homeschooling. And then she's also in charge of this one, which is just getting together and hiking and getting in nature and learning stuff like that. So I think this is going to be more our speed, because Hadley technically wouldn't even be in kindergarten until next year because of his birthday. So we're not really going to push anything until closer to next year as far as teaching and learning. And I'm still researching and reading like what type of method that I want to use to teach him. So yeah, I guess we'll see. But I think this was worth it and fun. Y'all can even hear from that kid in the background. So, yeah. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hadley. Happy birthday to you. All right. Momma. Make a wish. Yeah! So this vlog, I just thought I would kind of get on here and explain some of the things that we did, because throughout those days that I was vlogging, I didn't do a lot, just a ton of explaining on things. Not that it's that important, but we started with the reading of, we're going to start with the reading of the Redmond's soil testing kit. So we actually haven't done anything with the fall garden yet. I haven't amended anything, we haven't tilled anything, we haven't pulled anything up. It may be too late, I don't know. I gotta check our frost date. But it was so easy to read. I highly recommend, if you want to do a garden and you want to test your soil to see what you need to have a high yield, I would recommend that soil testing kit. I'm going to link it again with that same, she's a homesteader. I'm going to share her same discount code. And it was so easy to read. It was so easy to read. It even suggests what to amend it with. You can buy it off Amazon. You can get it off Lowe's or out of Lowe's, whatever. So hopefully we can get to that. We'll see. And then, of course, the sourdough starter's still holding up good. Still got some bubbles. I need to discard and feed it. And, you know, we had, I made some pickles out of our own homegrown okra and jalapenos. Didn't love the recipe. I did not love the recipe. I don't love those pickles. We're gonna maybe try again. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna be honest, I'm about done with this garden. So, so then we had, we also had Hadley's birthday party. So Friday night, Audie randomly came down with a high fever, like almost 101. Didn't quite get there. But he did come down with a fever for almost 24 hours and never left my side. Nursed off and on the whole time. There was going to be no putting him down for naps or sleeping or anything. So it was a little bit rough, but he got better, and we had Hadley's birthday. We celebrated a couple of days with our family, and it was so fun and so worth it, and we are so grateful. And so we'll pretty much just pick up I'm actually filming this on Wednesday, and I'm going to upload the video, and then I'm going to pick up again on the same day for the next vlog. I don't know if any of that made any sense, but that's what we're going to try to do. So thank you all for watching, and you know, if anybody has any tips on a 10-month-old who still nurses throughout the night, wakes up constantly, even in bed with me, he's constantly waking up and moving around. If anybody has any tips, I don't know if I can do cry it out. I don't know if I'm there. That's a tough one for me. So anyway, if anybody has any tips on how to get this kid to sleep through the night, I would appreciate it. There's lots of naps around here. Hey, can you say bye? Say bye. Bye. Say bye. Yeah.